In this lesson, we're going to be learning about our first suffix, the suffix ing. A suffix is a group of letters that can be added to the end of a word to change the word in some way. We are going to code our words yellow for the base word. The base word is the word that makes sense by itself. For example, let's take the base word camp. That will be coded yellow. We're then going to add the suffix ing. Our suffixes are always coded pink, and this gives us the overall word camping. In this video, we're going to learn about the rule for when we use a double letter before we add the suffix ing. To understand this rule, we need to make a little suffix monster. Now, our monster suffixes always start with a vowel. So a vowel suffix will always create a little monster. The monster has arms which have spiky fingers, and those arms need to be long enough just to reach over one of our magnetic letters. Once you have created your suffix monster, we can see what happens when we try and add it to a word. So let's say we want to write the word jumping. So we make the base word jump, and then we add the suffix ing. I'm just going to put that underneath. Now you can see that the spikes from the ing's hand are touching the M. That's fine because M is not a vowel and it can't be popped. If you remember from our K and CK lesson, vowels are bubbles which can be popped by the spikes. Now let's say we want to write the word hop. So we take H-O-P, and now we're going to try and make hopping. Now if I put my ing monster there, you can see that the spikes from the ing monster's hand can touch the O, and that would make the O explode. That means that we need to protect this O. To protect it, we give it not one guard, it's already got one guard, it's P. We give it an extra guard, an extra P to make hopping. In our word table, that would look like this. We would write the base word is hop and the suffix is ing. But before we can add ing, we need to add an extra P to the hop, giving us hopping. I then colour code it. The ing is pink. The hop is the base word is yellow. Hopping. You might have some pupils who are familiar with some words and they know that they don't have a double letter, but that the suffix monster could reach them. So let's take the word looking as an example. So pupils know that looking is spelled like this, and they know that the monster's arms are actually touching the vowel. As before with the K rule, when two vowels are together, they have a force field around them, so no matter what, the ing monster can't hurt them. This also happens with split digraphs, but it's slightly different for split digraphs. So let's say that we were writing the word hoping. So there's the word hope, and we're going to add the suffix monster. Now, because this force field is slightly weaker because it's spread, the ing monster is going to attack that E, kill it, but it's really tired, so it puts its arms down and has a little nap on the end of the word, giving us hoping. So that's how hopping and hoping end up with different spellings. Encourage the pupils to use their ring monster to work out the spellings for the words that are given in the document attached to this lesson. Once you feel like the pupils are confident at using the ing rule, you can then move on to start playing the games. There are some reading games and there are some spelling games. The spelling games are designed so that when you have to double a letter, you actually get double points, and this is really helpful for reinforcing the double letter rule. Again, try doing the spelling sentences at the end of the lesson as well, because by writing in sentences, the pupils are developing more and more automaticity in using these words.